In this video, we'll be talking about the database list. Now, the database list, we're kind of getting into the meaty stuff of the form generator. The difference between a database list and a drop-down list is instead of the system getting its options directly from you when you're creating the form, as we did in the drop-down list with those three options, it gets its information from the database at ABV. So, for example, let's say we'll try to create something simple. Let's say we want to create a drop-down list that gives the users the ability to select the last name, and the list is composed of all names where the first name is Omar. So if we had any employee in the company with the name Omar, we should have their last name as part of this drop-down list. And yes, I am using the name Omar for this demonstration because my name is Omar. I'm creating this video, I get to do that. So for the database, we'll select personnel, out of caps. For the table, we will select PAP employee. To find out either a database name or a table name, you'll have to look that up somewhere in IT, and you'll need to look at the database schematics that we have here. Here, the column, that's the name of the column in the table, so we're trying to get the employee's last name. Now here we have the condition. We'll say the condition where the employee's first name equals Omar. And now we have this created. Now, the good thing about the form generator is you can do a live testing, so we'll get to that. But you have this add empty option. This means that whenever the list is created, whenever it retrieves all those options, and it creates the list for you, the first option will be an empty option. That's when you want an empty default. You don't want to force users to select something. We'll see that in a second. So we will see how this looks. Now keep in mind, as you can see here, it says only recommended when editing this field. Because if you keep this checked to the live in editor, that means every time you make changes to the form and it updates the form layout, it'll try to retrieve that database list from the database again. So you will only want to have this live while you're working on this field. So we'll check live, and you can see here. Now we get this list. There I am. Look at that. You'll see this list of all users where their first name is Omar. So we'll select Al Zayed, make the default, and keep it disabled. That's the only name people can go with, as it should be. So let's do an example of this add empty option. So now if I selected add empty option, and I did the live in editor, you'll notice the default option is empty. And users can select something else. And that's it for a database list. Thank you for watching.